Hello, it's me, Bob, Bilbo Bob, and today I am doing an ARK video. I have a bit of a cold, so I apologise about that, but yeah, nothing I can really do about it. Right, today we are going to tame a T-Rex, as you can see by my T-Rex saddle. Right, so, right. So I've already found the one I'm going to tame. It's level 145, pretty high level. You're not going to need all these trank darts. You're only going to need about 100. Maybe a bit more if you're a bad shot. But I'm taking all of this just because all the ones I just made, and better safe than sorry, and why not? I am going to be making a trap. It'll be an easy trap though. All this stuff isn't too hard to gather. So it's going to be, in my opinion, the easiest way I find to tame a T-Rex. Assuming you're not able to tame it on foot without a trap. Because there are multiple ways to taming him. You can just like run around trying to get him on foot, but that can be difficult. If you use a turning radius to your advantage, you can tame him, but that can be very difficult. You can try and trap him in 4 dino gates, but again, don't always work to plan. Or you can make like a bigger metal trap or something, but that costs a lot of resources. Something like this, the only thing you'll need to replace is occasionally replace the wooden ramps, but that's about it. And this can stay there and it'll work. Right, now their favourite foods is exceptional kibble. If you don't have that, raw mutton will be your next best bet, and so on and so forth, like the rest of it. T-Rex saddle only takes like metal, hide, fibre, and maybe a bit of wood, I think. I'm not too sure. It's not too bad though. It's relatively straightforward. I can make it with what I had lying around in my smithy at the time. Got the cryopod. Right. I'm going to take a cryopod. I'm going to be using my Pteranodon, not my Wyvern, because Pteranodons are have a better turning radius, more agile, and it's a lot smaller, meaning it's a lot less of a distraction. So I'm going to be back in a minute. Hello, I am back. Right, it's somewhere around here, I think. It's where I last saw it. It couldn't have strayed too far. Oh, there it is, I think. Is that it? Oh, 145 female, yeah. I am taming Rexes for breeding, so I do want higher levels, ideally. Right. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this guy down here, and I'm going to build a trap up here, and lead him into the trap. It's a pretty simple trap. Right. So, it's going to be 3x3 foundations, really nice and easy. You can make this literally in a few minutes, I reckon, depending on what stage you're playing on, obviously. Really easy. You could use walls for the trap, or you could use door frames, which are a lot better, because A, they're cheaper to make, and B, it's a lot easier to escape the cage yourself if you can run through door frames than if you are trapped here because they're all walls and there's a big box. The only issue with this trap is if you don't have a cryopod, you will need to break a side down every time you want to get your tame out of here. But it's not too difficult to make cryopods, and if you're taming a Rex, you've probably got cryopods anyway, so that's okay. Right. And too high, all across, see? This should hold the Rex, I believe. I'm not too sure, I haven't... Last time, I've done this trap before. I tried to alter it for a Spino, but it worked on the island, but it didn't work on Aberration. It's a bit strange. But this trap has worked in the past. Okay, you're only going to need 6 stairs, not 9, so it's even less to replace if you need to replace them. Right. Now the trap's made. I do have spikes, if you've noticed. That's just for, like, just in case, if I feel that I need to keep this guy hidden or safe. Right, there's a Trudon there. I don't want that attacking my tame. So where do I kill this thing? On second thought, it probably would have been easy just to pick it up and dump it, but you know what? easy. Right, I'm going to leave my Pteranodon here. Another option is you can always fly with your Pteranodon to base it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go on foot. I'm going to get his attention by shooting it with a dart. Run it up here. Run it in the cage. And as I run over here, I can then escape through these door frames and the T-Rex will be trapped, hopefully. It's worked last time I used it, but I don't know. That was like a few months back. Game could have changed. Right, it looks like that T-Rex is having trouble, so let's do the nice thing and help him out. Oh, for God's sake, I need to deal with these guys first. Right, good. Right, I've got to be careful not to shoot the Rex here. Right. I'm not a very good shot. Right, let's see if I can. I don't want this thing being baited on the Rex, while I'm trying to tame it, because that won't go very well. I don't know why, but Griffins are really glitchy with the PS4 ARK. Don't know what it's like on Xbox or PC, but Griffins don't like to render it very well. Tame ones are alright, it's just the wild ones. Level 135, that was pretty high level actually. Wouldn't mind taming that. Right, what's this guy's health? Tranks don't take away too much of his health, but I still do want to be careful. Right, keep at a distance. Oh, 163, that does a lot of damage. Hopefully, I'm not sure. The damage on this gun is 276. So I'm not too sure whether it also ups the torpor as well as the damage. I'm not too sure about that. I am going to be careful. I think headshots do give more torpor, I'm pretty sure. Right, you can easily outrun a Rex on foot. A human without any levels in speed can outrun a Rex on foot. But obviously Rex aren't going their top speed, so you know, stamina. They can run forever, you can't. So bear that in mind. Try to keep an eye on where you're going. I've got good armor, so I should be fine. I know that's not the case for everyone, so keep an eye on where you're going. Run through here. He'll get, hopefully... Boom. That easy. Now he will start biting things and start aggroing on the cage. But I'm pretty sure he can't actually damage anything. Let's take a look. No. The only thing he can damage is the wooden stairs, but if you stay here, he won't even aggro on the stairs, he'll be aggroing on you. Right, my only worry is, I don't know how much health this guy's got. So I want to be careful. Oh, and he's down. This must increase the torpor damage as well. Alright, that's good to know. 627%. The higher the percentage on the rifle, the more torpor damage it does as well. But the taming food in its bar is ×5, so it's not too much. I'm just going to do this. Right, I'm going to destroy this bush so I can have a clearer view of what I'm doing. Right, now what I do is, you don't have to do this, this is just a personal preference to stop any compies or raptors from getting at him, or even any bugs really, because, you know, I'm not sure how many things attack a T-Rex when it's down, but I know a few will, and I don't want anything running in there while I'm off doing something or just not paying attention. So it's purely your opinion. Don't build, if you do use spikes, don't build them too close, or else it'll probably like die when he gets up. He'll start getting stabbed and stuff, and it won't go well. Or he will just get stabbed while he's unconscious, and he'll lose taming efficiency. So I think here the foods, it comes, he eats one after 70 or 50 or something like that has been depleted. But yeah, nice and easy trap. See, hasn't even taken any damage because I kept over there and he wasn't aggroing on these. So yeah, now I'm going to tame him or her, and I'm using them for breeding for boss battles. That's the main reason I use Rexes, because obviously if you don't know, my specialty is wyvern taming. wyvern raising, and they're a lot more powerful than Rexes, so I tend to do that instead. But I prefer using Rexes for boss battles and various other stuff anyway. So yeah, I have a cryopod for getting them out of here, but if you don't, you will need to break down the sides. It's not ideal, I know, but you know, if you're taming a Rex, you should really have cryopods at that stage. So yeah. I think I'll just get back to you when he's tamed. At this point, you probably got what you want. You're probably not even watching, but yeah. I'll just get back to you when he's tamed and show you what he can do pretty much. But yeah. See you in a minute. Okay, I would appear to be mistaken. It's every 100 points of food lost, he takes 1 kibble. And for me it's times 5, so it does like 31%, but even so, it's not too bad, bearing in mind it's a high level Rex and using kibble anyway. Right. Oh, I'm stuck in here. Silly me. Right. I will be back when he's tamed. Hello, I'm back. Now, as you can see, it's 30 more points to go before he eats another, and if he eats one more, he'll be up. Now, what I'm going to do is get rid of these spikes because I don't want them there, pretty much. That's the short version. I don't want him to wake up, step on him or something and take damage and end up dying. And I don't really need him anymore anyway, and he'll be up in like 2 minutes, so it doesn't matter too much about like risk from being attacked. As it is, he's gaining 72 levels, so that's decent. I'll put him to a level over 200 already, so that's pretty good. There's going to be decent rapid breeding, I reckon. Right. The only problem is with placing... Oh, what's that? Yeah, the only problem is with placing spikes is obviously you can't get them back always. They've changed the settings on my server as well, so it'll be like everyone else now. Right. As you can see, he's stuck in the trap. Let's quickly check his stats. Oh, he won't let me through. Right, there we go. Or you want to take the kibble out of his inventory, or he'll want to eat it. Right, 10k health. Yeah, it's decent stats. It looks pretty decent to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a saddle. I'm going to cryopod him. I'm going to pick him up, and then I'm going to uncryopod him outside the trap. So, obviously, if you didn't have a cryopod, you'd have to take down a wall or something. But even that ain't too bad, really. Right. So, press for PlayStation at least, the L2 button. You got sprinting, then you got your right button, really. Let's go test this out on a Triathlon over there. If he stays still long enough. Only problem is speed can be a bit slow. If you do breed him though, I think they get a speed boost. So that's alright, not too bad. 230 is pretty decent. Obviously I'm going to level them up, get them a bit better. But for what it is, that is definitely okay. And I like that. Right. Let's try it out. I've leveled it up by 1 and see how much it makes a difference. Yep, see? This guy is going to be pretty good. Look, speed is an issue, but that's because he is half covered. Say I were to get rid of all this stuff, it would be a lot quicker. Or say I was to... I think I can level him up now, can't I? Yeah. Say I was to level him up, he will no longer... Obviously the weight's boosted on this server massively, as you can tell, but typically if you're using a Rex you wouldn't have like too much stuff on you anyway. So yeah, now he's a little bit quicker, as you can see. I'm not going to bother leveling up his speed. I'm not going to bother leveling up speed in any of these guys, because you get a speed boost on the ones you breed, and the ones I breed are going to be the ones I'm using. And I'm only really using these for boss battles. I don't know, we'll wait and see, but probably that's about it. Right, that is everything. Right, thank you. Wait a sec. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, wait, why am I holding a cryopod? I'm a bit silly, aren't I? yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.